Hi guys, I hope all of you are doing well. I'm Niladri Mukherjee. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I practice in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and I'm the founder and the CEO of Nuvonation Immigration Consulting. So a lot of people really don't know what a temporary resident permit or a TRP application is all about. Sometimes they miss out on a fundamental aspect, and hence it's very important to for me to clarify this. So in a nutshell, TRP is applicable when you are otherwise inadmissible to Canada, okay, and you want to make an entry to Canada. So you can apply for a TRP to make that happen. If that application is approved, you will be able to come to Canada temporarily, but your coming to Canada does not make you admissible. In other words, you would still be inadmissible, yet you are given an opportunity to be here temporarily. This is the basis of it, right? What not many people understand is that TRP on a standalone basis is not really an application in itself. So it is an additional part of another application, if you will. So for example, if you want to come to Canada as a visitor, okay, then you are applying for a TRP along with your Canadian visitor visa if you're inadmissible. Now, let's say your wife is a student in Canada and you are inadmissible. You could be in any country. And because your wife is a student in Canada, you are otherwise eligible to apply for an open work permit, right? So what you're doing is that you are applying for an open work permit, but because you are inadmissible, you are applying for a TRP. So that would then give you an authorization to work here in Canada because you are otherwise eligible, right? So similarly, so it depends. So do not make the mistake of just applying for a TRP without any application. I mean, you will not be able to submit that application anyways, but if you're eligible to apply for an open work permit, please make sure you submit that open work permit application and not a visitor visa application along with the TRP application, because once you submit that application, once that application is in the processing stage, you cannot really cancel that application. That's one aspect. But let's say if that application is disapproved, is rejected, you cannot then make another application saying that now I want to apply for an open work permit, or vice versa, because it just does not talk about consistency. So it's very important to understand what is it all about, and then you make that application. Another very important aspect is that TRP is not for everybody, and I repeat, it's literally not for everybody. Just because your wife is there in Canada, just because your husband is there in Canada, or just because you just want to visit Canada, you can technically apply for a temporary resident permit, but the possibility of success will not be very high unless and until you are able to explain your situations correctly and properly to the satisfaction of IRCC, because this is an extreme measure. This is a very, very discretionary application, and it's an expensive, complicated application, right? So before you decide to make an application, because we deal with this kind of applications a lot, if you need, you can always book a consultation, understand how it works, what are the pros and cons of it, and only then make the decision whether at all you would like to go for it. Because if honestly you're not eligible or really qualifying under it, there is no point in spending time, energy, and obviously your hard-earned money on this, right? So if you need our professional assistance, more than welcome to hop into our website, book a relevant consultation. I'll be more than happy to have a case specific discussion with you. Hope this helps you guys in the next one. Bye now.